Good evening. Welcome to my page. I'm Michelle with Glitzy Yaya. And if you're watching this part of the video, you're probably watching the replay. So just hashtag replay and let me know that you stopped by. We are going to share us out. Let me find us. As you're hopping on, just say hello and let me know that you're here. Copy the link. Hi, Christine. Oh, I don't know what I just did there. How are you doing tonight? Hi, Priscilla. How are you? Let me make sure I turn this down. Find the schedule. Okay, so we are in the Adventures in Crafting. Today was the Administrator Appreciation. So we had a choice of, I think it was clay craft, or we could do a busted canvas or a centerpiece. I think that was the choices. So I was thinking, obviously clay. So, hi Melanie, how are you? So, but I wanted to kind of incorporate, I'm not working tonight, no. But I can tell you, it is past my bedtime. This is late for me. So, but I was gonna incorporate maybe two together. And so we're going to start with the first thing. We're going to make some roses. Hi, Shannon. How are you? And yes, y'all have seen me make roses before, but I need the roses to go. Thank you, Melanie. Hi, AAA. I need the roses to go with part 2. So anyway, so like I said, we're in the Administrator Appreciations. And so before me was I'm Snow Crafty with Christine, and she did a cute, she had a skate and she like repurposed it, and it was really cute. She always does really cute things with, like, she'll take an item and then she makes it into something that's adorable. I love watching how she repurposes things. So, hi Sherry. So, let's get started. So we're gonna start with the clay. So I'm not gonna reveal the end product because I want it to be a surprise. So, but we'll start with the clay. So that's not going to be a surprise. Rolling circus. What does that mean, AAA? Does that mean something? Hi, Ginger. How are you? So we're gonna make roses, but we're gonna make different sizes. We're gonna make little bitty ones, like little buds, and then we're gonna make a little bit bigger ones. We're not gonna make huge ones, I don't think. And I think I'm not gonna use any molds. I think we're just gonna oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's what. Gotcha. I came in kind of at the end because I was trying to get everything ready, so I just saw the skate. Hi, Cheryl. Anyway, I'm just gonna make roses. I'm not gonna use molds, so we're just gonna cut a bunch of circles, and I'm gonna use light pink, and then I'm gonna use the darker pink. And then maybe cut some leaves out. I'm kind of excited about this project. I really hope y'all like it. I did do a lot of prep work ahead of time because I never would have finished it if I didn't. Okay, I'm rolling these kind of thin. Okay, I got my clay cutters, my circle cutters. I think we're going to start with this one. I think we're going to do these two sizes. That's something on my clay right there. I don't know if y'all was on my live earlier when I lost my dog. That puppy. I had to call my husband. Because y'all know she's a daddy's girl. And he had a doctor's appointment. Hi, Raymond. How are you? And so I took her out to the bathroom because I knew I was going live. And so I was getting everything ready. So I knew I had been in several rooms, and I always close the door because she will go in the rooms, and if she's left unattended, then she's gonna get in trouble. Well, it was like 30 minutes before my live, and I couldn't find her. So I'm calling her, Daisy, Daisy. Daisy's not answering. Daisy's not coming. I go to all the rooms thinking I have locked her in the room. No. There's no Daisy. Y'all, I am not kidding. I looked for this dog for about 10 minutes. I am looking under beds. I even go outside, even though I take her out on a leash. I know she's not outside, but I do go outside thinking, I don't know, maybe she opened the door. I don't know. I go back in my bedroom. Now, mind you, I had already been in my bedroom, got on my hands and knees, calling her, and nothing. I go back in my room, and out of the corner of my eye, I see this movement. This little twitch, it was barely a twitch. This dog has crawled in my bed and rooted around on my husband's side of the bed and got underneath the cover and was laying there still and had gotten at the foot of the bed and was not moving this whole time. I called my husband. I said, you need to talk to your dog. Because she was hiding from me under the covers in the bed. Did not move when I called her, and I was right there by the bed. And it's like, so needless to say, we were not friends. And so he comes home and she's like running to him like she's this poor abused little puppy. I'm like, whatever. And then my husband thinks it's the funniest thing ever, of course. He's like, that poor baby misses her daddy. I'm like, whatever. I was almost late for my life because I'm searching for this dog. I told him, I said, I just thought she had been abducted by ghosts or aliens or something, and I was gonna have to call you and tell you. I have no idea where she's at. So yeah. Anyway, that's how my day has been. You know, my dog hides from me, and my husband thinks it's funny. So anyway, I cut 7 circles. We're going to cut them in half so we can work smarter. You get 2 for 1. Hi, Michelle. How are you? I know. Just go look under the covers. And I mean, literally, she had to root around to get under the cover. She had to move the covers. It's like, oh my goodness. So I'm just going to get the ball tool. Just kind of, there's no rhyme or reason, just kind of flatten the petals out. Okay. So I think I want this side on the outside, so we'll start this way. Okay, and just make sure that you're folding your petals out and don't let them touch, but keep the bottom straight. Try not to let it touch. If it touches, it's okay. So you can see this one's more like a bud because I used a smaller circle. And kind of squeeze it at the bottom. And pull your petals out. So there it is. She does that with his socks and his pants too. And it's only him. Like I said, she is definitely his dog. And it's not like I've been mean to her. I'm the one that does everything for her. thing. Just get it twisted in. Make sure your petals, just fold it back. I mean, how easy is this? You basically have a half circle and you're rolling it. So, our admins, the wonderful ladies that keep this group together, we have Shannon with the Sugar Snobs design. And then we have Melanie with Be the Light by Melanie. And then Sandy with Glitzy Glam Cockney Crafter. It's okay, Michelle, you're fine. So there's that one. And you can see you see how that one's elongated? I didn't keep the ends together, but that's okay. You know what we could do? Let me get a small ball tool. I'll show you how to fix that. So they are the wonderful ladies that keep this group running. They work tirelessly on keeping everything going. They come up with all the events. Scheduling everybody. So good job, ladies. I know they work very hard. I've said it before, you know, I work night shifts, and I have seen Shannon on Facebook. She has messaged me when I've worked, you know, like at wee hours in the morning. So I do know they work day and night. Got that one. Okay, so we got that one. And one more. Y'all can see I'm not being careful. I'm just literally basically thinning out the edge, kind of making it wavy, and then rolling. We'll start with 4 of this color, and then we'll go 4 of the hot pink, and we'll see. We'll go from there and see if we need more. So if you're not already a member of the AIC group, the link is on my page in the description. Make sure you join, because they always have fun events. They have fun themes. It's free to join. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up. We may have to come back to that. If you're right, AAA, they are totally dedicated. Try this hot pink. This pink is Crafty Amy Girl's pink. Hi, Trudy. Trudy, it is easy. You just making a circle. Okay, so I hope this works. This one's a little stickier, so So I hope it works as good. I don't think I have my other hot pink. We'll see. We'll see what it does. Absolutely. If I can do it, anybody can do it. That's what I say. But again, like Priscilla said, you just have to practice. And it's therapy. Who doesn't like to play with clay? You can't mess up. If you do mess up, you just wad it up and start over. So I'm just overlapping them. That's not good. Make sure you don't put your clay on what you've already made. Yeah, I think I'm going to try this one. Let's do this one. Absolutely, just rip the heads off. I have done that many times. Or it's like, oh, I made a styrofoam. Oh, this is the size I need. Let me rip it apart so I can use this styrofoam. Up with their heads. Roll this out. Hi, Me Mom's Crafting Corner. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me your name because I don't remember. Yeah. I made, there was one event, I don't know which event it was, but it was, Had something to do with snow and blue. But anyway, I thought I was going to do a blue fox. That thing, it was pitiful. I sure did throw it away. I did not throw it away. I take that back. I tore it apart and I reused the styrofoam. It was sad. It was sad. The mustache on it was, I don't know what I was thinking. So see, it's okay. It doesn't turn out, just start over. It's just clay. Nobody gets hurt. And do you know how much fun it is to rip their heads off? That's therapy too. Yes. Cut this. So that's more like a little bud. Or you just, see, that's what you do. If you don't like it, you just do that. Let's try the smaller ball tool with this. We got a little bitty bud. Okay. All right. Ah. Let's put this up and let's see what we can do. This over here for a second. We may have to make some more. Okay. Like I said, I did get started. We're going to do busted canvas. So we're going to decorate the outside of this a little bit. I didn't bring my sandpaper over here, so I'm just going to cut it. Because I have something on the, for the trim on the outside. And this is all dry, so it should not pull up. So I was trying to incorporate all the host preferences. So we got the clay. And I'm gonna be honest, I forgot who chose what. One of them chose clay, one of them did the centerpiece, and then one of them chose Busted Canvas. So I'm gonna try to make this be all three. It's up for interpretation. I get it. Y'all may not think that, y'all may think that I'm off my rocker, and I get that too. So the eye of the beholder. But I can safely say that we have two. We have the canvas, we have clay. So I hit two. Okay, so I kind of want to cut this because I want to know where we need to put our flowers. I obviously need to clean my totals. No clay all over this. This is going to be landscape. I hope so, Priscilla. I hope they really like it. I'm kind of excited. Okay, so I just have the tissue paper here. And then I just have pink tissue paper here. So I left it plain on the inside because I want to decorate this part. Okay, so let's glue this so we can go ahead and decorate it. Okay. I'm trying not to burn myself. And I do want quite a bit to show. Now we'll see why. Curl this one down at the top. So I am closing out the event tonight, so there won't be anybody after me. Do y'all have a hard time doing the same thing on one side as the other? All right, so I have a pretty big window. Okay, so we're going to decorate these corners. Okay, so you can't use hot glue on clay. So I think I want a pink. Okay, so I have clay, and then I have these foam flowers. So I think I'll do clay and foam. Maybe I was gonna do opposite, but then I could do a clay and a foam. I don't know, let's see. And then I'll cut some And then we can do the foam flowers there. And then we'll add clay to it. And I'm going to add some leaves. And then I have some resin also we may add up in there. Let's do it that way, but put the little one right there, yeah. Okay. And I got these foam flowers. I don't know how many we're gonna need. I'm just cutting the wire off. Trying to stay in the peach and pink. Y'all see why in a little bit. Hi Kathleen, how are you? Right here. Ow. Okay. I think I'm gonna wait before I add those. Let's add. I'm going to add a pink one back here. Thank you. I need to make some leaves. She brought some flowers. Okay, so then I have this napkin. I thought we could cut it out and maybe put on that area. I don't want to run out of time. I want to be respectful of your time because it is late. We have to do the secret surprise. This is the hardest part for me. I don't have tape over here. AAA said, hey, Kenny. Jeremy? Kenny. AAA said, hey.
What's up?
AAA said, hey.
Oh, what's
Hey.
Is Ray on there?
He was on there. I don't know if he's still on there.
Did I
Thank
say
you,
hello?
Don. Huh?
Did I say hello?
He said hello. Do I have some Mod Podge on it? All I have is my... Kenny, can you hand me that tape over there?
Like what kind? Like
That, yep. Well, of course it's not. Why would it? Well, that's not gonna work. Let's try glue. Almost. I felt it. There it goes. That one was tough. I have glue all over my hands. Okay, so this is the napkin. It's got some pretty... So that's why I wanted to stay the dark pink and the kind of coral. So let's just cut some of these out. We're just gonna fussy cut around them. Just add some glue right here. Dabber. Yay! I mean, I struggle sometimes with that. I don't want it to go over that because I do have some trim that I'm going to go over the side. Some glue to this. Can you imagine if I didn't prep ahead of time? Oh my goodness. Let's get this one. They think it's a, they hear the printer, they think it's a dog barking. Okay, so
There's two printers on.
no, he's just standing there. Is fascinated with watching it print, so he literally stands there and watches it print. I'm printing, I'm in Raymond's event on Saturday, halfway to Halloween. And again, I like to, if it's a theme, I like to come prepared to the theme, especially with Raymond. I don't know if y'all know this, but Raymond and I have been in the winner's circle at the last 2 events that we have been to together. I can't say because it's for Saturday's event. So, it'll give it away if I say. So, yes, it's a 3D printer. So, yes. So Raymond and I have been in the winner's circle. So, so I like to come with themes for events. And so Saturday is halfway to Halloween. And we got to choose whether we were going to do Halloween or summer wing. Is that? Yeah, summer wing. So I chose summer wing. And so there's your clue. Okay, I'll do the sides later because I want to get my sides done. Y'all, I'm like a cat right now. I want that butterfly to show too. Oh, and they have to find a butterfly. Okay, let's set that over there. Okay, so I'll do these 2 sides too. Okay, so I'm gonna glue the back to me, and then I'm gonna glue the trim on, and then I'll turn it around. Let's see. I have to paint that, but I can do that later. That's right. You can't see yet. Hope I don't burn myself. Set that right there. And this right here. Hi, Alyssa. Okay. Our trim. I'm gonna start right here. Almost reveal time. Just gotta get this trim on. I hope you like it. That didn't. I should have put a. This is like those TV shows, and you're like, come on, just get on with it. What do y'all think it is? Two minutes. see, Triple A, there's nobody on after me. Okay. I just don't want that to ravel. I'll trim that though. Hey Quincy, how are you? Pumpkin. That's it, Kathleen. That's what it is. It's pumpkins. You're the winner. Ow, that was hot. Okay. So these ladies, they work tireless. And we all appreciate everything that they do. So this event really is to show our appreciation of them. And we do thank y'all, Melanie, Sandy, and who did I forget? Melanie, Sandy, and Shannon. I got excited about. So this is for you. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the queens. So, you have the Adventures in Crafting. I don't know if y'all can see it, but down, it kind of covered it up. But there's a bottle of sprinkles. There's a bottle of glitter. You have a bouquet of flowers right here. You have Adventures in Crafting. And it says Crafting from the Heart. All three of them have crowns. And what else does it have? There's a crown on their table. So there. Roll. So, like I said, I will add more to this. I just want y'all to know how much we appreciate y'all. So that's it. That's my craft. Only 2 minutes over. All right. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all for allowing me to participate. I appreciate y'all. And y'all have a blessed evening. And I will see y'all next time. And if you're on at, I guess it'll be 6 o'clock Eastern on Saturday, y'all can see what's on the printer. Thank you, Shannon. It's been a great event. Yes. Do it 2 more times? I know. Too bad I can't just copy and paste. All right. Y'all have a great evening. Bye-bye.